Hello, students. Again, we have, I didn't have my lesson written down. Let me go ahead and write that down. Today's lesson is 5.8. I'll be doing red and green again for Christmas time. Word problems using inequalities. So today we are just going to talk about a couple of words in these word problems, and then I'm only going to do one example with you. Okay, so it's going to be a very short lesson and short homework also. Okay, here's some important words that you need to know when doing word problem inequalities. And then over here, we're going to write their meanings. Okay, so the first word is, let me change the green here, is greater than. Well, everybody should know that one. When you're saying is greater than, then you're using the greater than sign. Okay, so just like that one, we have is less than. So we would be using the less than sign. We have is at least, and that means greater than or equal to. And is at most means is less than or equal to. So these last two confuse kids a lot because they see the word least and they think that that means that it should be a less than sign, but it's not. It's a greater than sign. So let me try to say it to you to help you know what it means. So if I said at least 2 kids are going to get to leave early from class, that means that 2 kids will get to leave. That's the equal sign here. Or more could leave, right? So that means when you say at least, it means that you could get more. So if your parent said, I'm going to give you at least $2 for cleaning your room, but you could get more if you clean it really well, right? Parents shouldn't give you $2 for cleaning your room. We should have said like cleaning the kitchen, because you should always clean your room for no money. Okay, so let's get back to math. So when you say at least, that means that's the least you're going to give somebody, but you could give them more, right? So that's why it's a greater than sign. And then the same for at most. At most means that's the most I would give somebody, but I could give them less. And that's why it's a less than sign. So read both of those as kind of backwards from what you think they are, because least and most sound like less than and greater than, but it's the opposite way. Okay, so now let's do an example. Okay, and we're only going to do one today because most of them are just like ones you've done before. Okay, the difference. Okay, I hope you remember what that word means to do. We'll talk about it in a minute. The difference between a number and 25 is less than 82. What could the number be? Okay, write down that example. And then I want you to just try this on your own. Remember to take into account this part as less than. Okay, and then we'll come back. So hit pause and just try to do it on your own. And then come back and we'll check it. Okay, so everybody should be back. It says the difference between a number and 25. So this word difference means to subtract. So we're going to subtract a number. And when you see that word difference, you're looking for the and. That's where your subtraction sign is going to be. So a number would be x, or you could call it n. So x minus 25. So I'm going to write that down here. And then this part is less than. Is going to be your less than sign. And then 82. Okay. So now we're going to solve this. And to solve it, I just have to add 25 to both sides. And I get x is less than, and what is that going to give me? 107. And there's my answer. So where it says, what could the number be? Well, the number can be anything less than 107. The number could be 100. It could be 9. It could be 18. Okay, it could be anything that's less than 107, so that's your answer. So today you're going to have problems like this in your homework. But these are the main things I wanted you to see were these meanings right here, and especially these last two. So if you have problems on your homework with those meanings, you need to look back at your notes. You should have been writing these as notes, and then you can see what your answer is going to be. Your problems will be just similar to ones you've done before with equations. Okay, that's it for today, and that's it for chapter 5. Then we're going to go on to tomorrow having a review and then a test eventually. Okay, that's it. Thanks.